Imagine this. You're in an important conversation, maybe it's a job interview or a first date, and you're saying all the right things. But something feels off. Their eyes start drifting and you can tell you're not connecting. What if I told you it's not your words but your hands sabotaging you? Yes, your hands can make or break your message. And today, I'll reveal 5 powerful hand gestures that psychologists say can transform the way people perceive you. These aren't just tips, they're tools to level up your presence and influence. Let's start with open palms. This simple gesture signals honesty and trustworthiness. It's hardwired into our brains. Open palms say, "I have nothing to hide." That's why ancient rulers raised their hands in public speeches to show they weren't concealing weapons. Fast forward to today. Your open palms can disarm suspicion and build instant connection. But here's a question. How many times have you unknowingly crossed your arms or shoved your hands in your pockets? Ouch. It's like slamming the door on rapport. So, next time you're explaining something or meeting someone new, try showing your palms occasionally. It might feel awkward at first, but trust me, it's worth it. Point 2. The steepling gesture. Now let's talk power. The steepling gesture. This is when you press your fingertips together, forming a little tent with your hands. Think CEOs in boardrooms or TV lawyers during dramatic courtroom scenes. Why? Steepling screams confidence and authority without arrogance. Studies show it makes you appear more knowledgeable, even if you're secretly winging it. Quick reality check. Don't overdo it, or you might look like a cartoon villain plotting world domination. Save this move for moments where you want to own the room, like pitching an idea or leading a group discussion. Ever noticed how some speakers seem to pull you into their stories? Chances are, they're masters of illustrative gestures, using their hands to paint pictures as they speak. When you say, "This is a big idea," and actually spread your hands wide, it reinforces the message in your listener's brain. Psychologists call this dual coding, and it's magic for retention. But be careful. Wildly flailing your arms, not so magical. Controlled, deliberate gestures are key here. Think more charismatic TED speaker and less airplane traffic controller. Here's one you need to avoid. Unnecessary face touching. When you touch your chin, scratch your nose, or rub your eyes while speaking, it can trigger subconscious signals of anxiety or deception in your audience. Think about it. When was the last time you fully trusted someone fidgeting with their face mid-conversation? Exactly. Unless, of course, you're casually showing off a new skincare routine. In that case, go for it. But otherwise, keep your hands away from your face to project calm and confidence. Finally, let's end with a classic crowd pleaser, the countdown gesture. When you physically count out points on your fingers, like, here's step 1, step 2, and step 3, you're not just organizing your thoughts, you're helping your audience track and remember. It's so effective that studies have linked it to increased comprehension in teaching and public speaking. And hey, if you ever forget your points mid-presentation, just pretend to count dramatically on your fingers anyway. Works every time.